Now in Good Morning Northwest, we are committed to the communities torn apart by both the Gray and Oregon Road fires. Those fires torching 350 homes combined, but our communities are resilient.
And though the fire danger has largely passed, the effects will be felt for months, even years to come. We are here to help. And today on 4 News Now, we're helping you find ways you can help our communities bounce back stronger than before. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now.
Good morning, I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Dance. It is Thursday, August 31st. Thanks for joining us for our special team coverage this morning.
As we continue to tell the stories of the people affected by both the Gray and Oregon Road fires, we're joined at the desk by 4 News Now evening anchor Kirsten O'Connor. And Kirsten, so many of our viewers are looking for ways they can help here.
They absolutely are. I know that both of you have heard the phones ringing and seen the emails coming in. A lot of people asking us, what can we do? And that's why we have dedicated coverage here at 4 News Now, working to get those answers for you, not just by writing a check. We have a lot of different options. These are little ways that we can all be here to help the friends and neighbors in Medical Lake and in Elk.
I happened to look back this way and the wind had changed. It was blowing away from us and all of a sudden it stopped. We didn't have any time to get anything out of the house.
The flames were on the road and all of a sudden it turned black. We barely got out.
In 15 to 20 minutes, it went from, I think that they've got this handled, I'm sure that they can, to, we got to go right now.
We've seen was this morning when we were able to get in here and see what it looked like. Everything's gone. You see it on TV, but you never expect it to look like this. It's unbelievable.
It's a house. Who cares? My family's safe.
It's amazing human nature. When we really need each other, we come together. With this, we're going to rebuild and we're going to be a better community and better friends. It's just such a heart-warming tragedy.
So many heartbreaking, emotional stories from this.
For sure.
Of course, those fires burned, as we said, more than 350 homes combined. It's a number that can feel overwhelming when we want to try to do something to help.
And everything adds up. There are so many organizations already working to help our communities recover. And that's something that's really easy to be a part of.
We just want to get everyone collectively together. So right now, organizations are looking for everything, including food. They have Amazon wish lists, toys for kids who are going to go back and not have their favorite things. Just a little bit of your time even can be really valuable. So take out your phone right now. We want to make this easy for you. You will be connected with all the local organizations that are doing the work right now and in the future. Point your phone at the screen. That's a QR code if you're not familiar. If you just take the camera button on, you'll be able to get that QR code and find the link to our story with all the ways that you can help and all the links to those organizations. We know that not everyone is going to be writing a $100 check. Okay, these are organizations that are taking small donations and they are looking for volunteers. If you just have time in your day and you want to do a little bit of training, every little bit is going to help as we work to get these families in our community back on their feet. And if you didn't have your phone in time, that's okay. We have that link to our website, kxly.com.
Yeah, we'll make sure that you get it. All right, let's quickly get to Allison Martinez with a look at that first alert forecast for us.
Good morning. We're taking a look at our current live conditions both in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. 53 in Spokane and 56 in Coeur d'Alene. You can see we have cloudy conditions in both places. Now, here are the 4 things to know for your Thursday. We're expecting light rain during the midday. We will be dry overnight, and we are forecasting a warmer weekend ahead as well as a wet Labor Day. Now, here is a look at our rain chances within the next 12 hours. You can see that we have a dry morning ahead for those taking your kids to school. We won't have to break out the raincoats. It's going to be pretty dry. We're only going to be seeing some precipitation around 11 a.m. to about 4 p.m. Just a 20% chance. This is really, really light rain, just a misting if anything. Here's a look at our highs throughout the region. We're much cooler than our normal. 69 in Spokane, 71 in Coeur d'Alene, 69 in Ritzville, and 71 in Pullman. Now here's a look at your Thursday planner. We are starting our day at 53 degrees at 7 a.m. Expecting that rain during the early morning to afternoon. And as we approach the evening, we'll hit our high of 69 degrees by 5 p.m.
Thank you, Allison. Well, as containment numbers increase for the wildfires in our area, communities affected are planning recovery efforts. But recovery can seem impossible for people who've lost their homes, their cars, their clothing, everything that they had before these fires. The Inovia Foundation, a nonprofit that serves Eastern Washington and North Idaho, is working to help make that recovery process a little bit easier. And our Marissa Rio met with the Inovia Foundation and has more on how they are here to help.
The Inovia Foundation has raised more than $800,000 for their wildfire emergency response fund. All the money will go towards both immediate needs and long-term recovery. The money will go towards items needed now, such as food, gas, clothes, blankets, and temporary shelter.
So in short term, like immediate disaster recovery, we're working with Salvation Army right now to make sure that kids have school clothes. So they are receiving gift cards so they can go back to school shopping and buy clothes for school.
The foundation works with local organizations to help them with the resources that they need to serve the community. A pastor at a church in Elk says the top priority is making sure people who lost their homes to the fires can be safe through the winter.
And we've kind of come up with this idea, maybe we can build container homes, low-cost container homes that we can take to people's homes that would be just temporary but would get people through this winter without freezing.
Pastor Jose says the container homes are about 370 square feet. It can sit on a person's property and hook up to their water and power lines. It will have a heater, shower, and toilet. Each costs about $20,000, but he says it's necessary so the community doesn't freeze. After immediate relief is provided, the community will still have a long road to recovery. The Inovia Foundation says this can take months, even years.
Is meeting the shelter and housing needs. There's going to be folks who were uninsured or underinsured, and it's going to be a longer road for them to access whatever resources might be available.
Sanchez says the money will help with new buildings and homes. It will help build back a community that's stronger than before. For more information on how you can help, you can go to our website at kxly.com. Reporting in Elk, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
And we've been sharing these stories of resiliency throughout our community for more than a week now. Robin, you're going to be out today, and the grocery trip that moms or dads are taking tonight might be one way to help support.
It sure will. We are thrilled to actually partner with Safeway and Albertsons stores across Eastern Washington and North Idaho today. When you get to the checkout, you can choose a $1, $3, or $5 donation. All of that money seems like it's a small thing, but it'll add up, and it will all go to organizations helping wildfire victims, specifically Salvation Army and Project Beauty Share, who are working in the communities right now to meet immediate needs. You can make those donations at your local Safeway and Albertsons stores today. We'll see that the money gets right to those organizations.
And I know, like, we called them, and they were so quick to jump on board and be like, yeah, we can do this. Like,
in a matter of minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's amazing.
Very cool.
Everybody looking for ways. I think so many people are. And it's not just about items or, you know, a couple dollars. We're also talking about volunteers. And so, Derek, that's where you come in.
Yeah, I'll be with the Salvation Army tonight at the Redemption Church in Medical Lake. Families impacted by the fire can pick up things like food and blankets and even toys for the kids, like you mentioned earlier, Kirsten. This is just one of the 2 canteens that are currently in place. The other is at Community Church of the Bible in Elk for victims of that fire, the Oregon Road fire. What makes these sites so successful, though, are the volunteers.
It's just time, and it is a valuable thing. We are dedicated to helping you connect to the resources that are helping so many of these victims, our neighbors here in the Inland Northwest, and these organizations are both large and small, and everyone can pitch in and help our neighbors here. You can watch our 4 News Now special event, Here to Help, tonight on 4 News Now at 6. We'll be back with more Good Morning Northwest right after this.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
It's showtime. 10 days of fair fun starts Friday, September 8th. Thank you to all heroes. You will receive free admission on September 11th, compliments of Carpet Barn. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
Don't let summer pass you by. Sale pricing is back at R&R RV. Yes, RVs are now priced below retail at R&R RV. Springdale, Cougar, Montana, Rockwood, and more. Don't wait weeks for other dealers. Every RV at R&R RV is prepped and ready for immediate delivery. Sale pricing is back at R&R RV. Shop now for the best selection and the lowest interest rates. R&R RV in Liberty Lake, North Spokane, and Lewiston, or online at rnrrv.com.
We're starting a movement. Well, technically a don't movement.
Because we work hard and want to relax harder.
It's the Labor Day sale. Save 30% on everything. Plus 0% interest until 2027.
We the stressed out, will stretch out.
And we the planners plan to lay back.
Hurry in. Labor Day sale going on now. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
Where should I walk? Right here? Is this good?
Yeah, you can walk right there. This is your show. Do whatever you want.
You walk in.
It's live with Kelly and Mark.
Wow, that was a nice reception.
New research suggests that French fries may be linked to depression.
No.
I experience euphoria upon eating French fries.
Euphoria.
Elation.
All the E's.
Every weekday morning.
That's right. That's right.
It all goes down on Daytime's #1 talk show. Yeah, of course that. All that.
We're sitting on a couch with the new co-host, husband and wife team.
Watch live with Kelly and Mark. Weekdays at 9 a.m. Only on 4 News Now.
It's showtime. 10 Days of Fair Fun starts Friday, September 8th. Clint Black and Craig Morgan fans, get your tickets now at ticketswest.com. Plan your fair fun at thespokanefair.com.
Live with Kelly and Mark. New season starts September 5th.
It is now 6:12. Labor Day weekend ushers in the beginning of the school year for Spokane.
But some parents are not happy with the busing plans for the district's newest school. These parents are walking routes their kids will be taking to school, and many say they don't feel the walking routes are safe enough for their kids. Many people living less than 2 miles away from Peppersack Middle School in the South Hill have to go to work before 9 a.m. when school starts. And that means for their kids, walking is one of their only options since a bus route wasn't offered. Safety, of course, is their biggest concern, as Crestline, which is the main road their kids would be walking, doesn't have sidewalks on both sides, and they'd be crossing busy intersections.
We're very worried about the safety involved in crossing that street twice and then coming down to Crestline and 57th and crossing that.
I think I'd be a little worried about 57th as well. Spokane Public School officials joined parents on the walk to address their concerns. SPS tells 4 News Now that part of the problem is a lack of school bus drivers. In a statement, an official with SPS wrote, "While our goal is to accommodate as many student riders as possible, any route changes are subject to a limited number of drivers and the need to maintain safe vehicle capacity."
Good morning. Here is your 10-second takeaway. Today we are expecting a chance of showers, though it is going to be a dry morning, and you can also expect dry conditions this evening. Our high is 69 degrees.
All right, the rain and chillier temps yesterday didn't keep people away from enjoying one of Spokane's tastiest events.
Nope, Pig Out in the Park is already in full swing with almost every type of food you can imagine. With so many different options, it might seem nearly impossible to try all of them. One man says he's come to Pig Out every year since 2004, and as a seasoned veteran, he has a game plan when it comes to this 6-day food fest.
When I'm working, yeah, I do come out here every day, but I basically, my strategy is to make sure that I consume all the foods that I've been craving for a while, and then just find out where those are, beeline straight to that first.
And he says yesterday's rain didn't bother him because Pig Out is excellent, no matter the weather.
I wonder how many people have strategies like him when they go down there, right? Like, am I going to get something, walk it off for a little while, and come to another booth?
Yeah, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the opposite. Yeah.
All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:14.
Coming up, helping our neighbors on the long road to recovery from the devastating wildfires. We are giving you tangible ways to help in a special event all day today. On TV, radio, and online, we are here to help. We'll be right back.
At Washington Trust Bank, can't is a four-letter word.
I think we should hire more people.
Doc, I'm late for a meeting.
I'm thinking of starting my own practice.
Do it. Too much capital.
We need a warehouse.
I can't imagine how we do that.
We should knock that wall down and expand.
Do it. There's always another wall beyond the wall.
We believe you can do whatever you set your mind to, and we'll help you get there. Washington Trust Bank, privately owned, locally invested.
I'm Mark Peterson. Research shows that older adults want to stay in their homes for as long as possible. But as we age, our needs change. There are modifications you can make to allow elderly individuals to stay in a home comfortably and safely. For tips, tools, and resources, visit this website.
If you're driven by an adventurous heart, you're in luck. The 2024 Subaru Outback shares your spirit. With standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and up to 32 miles per gallon. Plus, 97% of Outback vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. The 2024 Subaru Outback. Go where love takes you.
Drive new Subaru models with 4.9% financing at AutoNation Subaru.
At Mainstream, we know when your drain backs up, you need help fast. Call today for our $79 drain clearing special. In your neighborhood and ready to serve you when you need us most.
Electrical, heating, cooling, and plumbing. Choose smart. Call the company with heart. Mainstream.
And family fun, all in one place. River Park Square.
Did you just buy a new home and don't have a lot of extra cash on hand for furniture? Or are you upsizing your home and need to fill it? Consigned Furniture in Liberty Lake can help by saving you thousands on decorating your home. With over 60,000 square feet of inventory, we have a variety of unique, budget-friendly items that will add value while saving you a ton of money. And the best part? You don't have to overspend. Buy here and save up to 70% off retail with countless designer name brand options to choose from. Consigned Furniture, the smart way to buy, easy way to sell.
Discover fall in Coeur d'Alene. Experience the hidden treasure of autumn in our serene lakeside town. As the lively energy of summer subsides, the town embraces the tranquility of fall. Guests can unwind and find solace by the glistening lake. See for yourself why fall is Coeur d'Alene's best-kept secret. Book your fall foliage lake cruise overnight package now and make memories that will warm your heart for years to come.
Watch Here to Help, a 4 News Now special event tonight at 6. Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
New from the Breaking Now desk. This morning, Idalia hammering Georgia and the Carolinas after wreaking havoc on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Authorities have confirmed at least one storm-related death in Georgia when a tree fell on a man trying to clear the road. Now, this is a live look out of North Carolina right now, where storm surge and flooding is occurring in coastal North Carolina and its Outer Banks. Take a look at this new video here showing the storm surge inundating Charleston. An apparent tornado caught on camera, tossing this car into the air and slamming it into another. In Georgia, downed trees and more than 160,000 power outages were reported in the state last night. But the fast-moving storm left behind more devastation in Florida.
The top of the roof just caved, slapped in on me and my 3 kids and my grandson. My daughter is pregnant. She's 5 months pregnant, but I was able to pull her out of it.
In Perry, Florida, 125-mile-per-hour winds knocking down this gas station. The powerful winds slicing through trees and stop signs. Take a look. This home breaking apart and gone within moments. Rescue crews using airboats to bring families and pets to safety. And President Joe Biden is now pledging federal support to the entire region to help with recovery efforts. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you so much. You are taking a look again at some of the devastation that we've seen in Medical Lake from the Gray Fire, which occurred now 13 days ago.
Yeah, and this is a live look. We have a photographer, photojournalist who is there showing you what it looks like as we speak. And of course, we will be bringing you lots of coverage this morning, all day actually today, about ways you can help our neighbors recover.
All right, let's now get to Allison Martinez. She, of course, is continuing to be in for Mark Peterson, and sounds like we've got one more day with a chance of rain here.
We do, and we'll take all the moisture we can get. We do have some slight chances of rain today. It's going to be more of a misting, but again, any moisture we can get, we are happy to take. We have a high of 69 degrees today, winds just 5 to 7 miles per hour. As we head into our evening, we have a low of 52. All that rain is going to clear out as we approach our later evening hours. We will have a mostly cloudy night. Winds again just 5 to 7 miles per hour. Here's a look at our forecast radar. You can see that bit of activity over closer to central Washington, making its way to our region. Now we'll see the beginnings of this activity around noon, early afternoon, and then you can take a look here at 6 p.m. We see a lot of this precipitation focused up along the northeast mountains, and eventually this will clear out as we make our way throughout our Thursday. We will see dry conditions overnight, like we said, and our Friday will be dry as well. Now here's a look at our rain chances over the next couple of days. Friday and Saturday, 0%. We won't be seeing any activity there. We could be seeing the tiniest bit Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but again, very, very light rains. You're mostly just going to see this manifested through the cloudy skies, not too much in actual rainfall. Now, here is a look at our current temperatures throughout the region. We're in the 50s, 54 in Grand Coulee, 53 in Ritzville, 53 in Spokane, 56 in Coeur d'Alene. Pretty consistent here for this current time of our morning. And now as we take a look at our highs, we're about 10 degrees cooler than our average for today. We have 69 degrees in Spokane. Of course, some warmer temperatures more towards the central part of the state. And Lewiston, we have a high of 82 degrees as well. Now here is a look at your planner for the next couple of days. You can see we do have rain in store today, but that is all going to dry out for our weekend. Expect a high of 80 on Friday and 82 on Saturday. Dry conditions through Sunday as well, and then we could be seeing the tiniest bit of rain Monday for Labor Day, but overall, beautiful couple of days ahead.
I'll say it looks great for the weekend.
Absolutely.
But I really need to mow my grass. I was thinking today might be the day, but I guess I'll wait. One more day.
Do it tomorrow.
Do it tomorrow. It's now 6:22. In last year's matchup with Colorado State, the Cougars scored touchdowns the first 4 times they had the ball.
Yeah, but somehow the offense still was not satisfied with its performance. Why WSU feels it still has something to prove when it goes to Fort Collins in our first edition of Cougar Chalk Talk after the break.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Buy more, save more during the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 amazing days to get $100 off every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years no interest. But hurry, the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Local communities devastated by wildfires.
The danger is past and now rebuilding begins.
4 News Now connects you to the people and organizations making a difference. Watch Here to Help, a 4 News Now special event tonight at 6.
Summer might not be a vacation for families experiencing homelessness, but while Family Promise teaches parents life skills, kids have the chance to explore and have fun.
Without the routine of school, summer is really challenging for homeless children. With the help of Numerica, kids are able to enjoy lots of fun activities.
Numerica Credit Union is honored to partner with organizations like Family Promise as they work to enhance lives, fulfill dreams, and build communities.
Check out more organizations that make our community stronger at numericacu.com.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. See her triumphant story and prepare to be ecstatically blown away direct from Broadway. September 19th through 24th at First Interstate Center for the Arts.
You've been thinking about it. You've just been waiting for the best time to get it. Wendell Ford is stocked up and ready to offer great incentives on the best vehicles for your final summer exploration. The iconic 2023 F-150 XLT with available 1.9% financing and some with over $9,000 off MSRP. Or the adventurous Bronco Sport, 1.9% financing and trade assist. Start your Labor Day with adventure and savings at Wendell Ford at the Y on North Division.
Let's kick off season lucky number 7 in a big way. Let's talk dirty.
When you got number 2?
You do. Excuse me.
Sex always ends this way.
Let me guess, these are things that end with crying?
Michael Strahan hosts The $100,000 Pyramid. Returns with new episodes September 27th on ABC and stream on Hulu.
It's the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress. And right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the 4-day Super Labor Day sale at Denver Mattress ends Monday.
Washington State football just wrapped up its final open practice before the season opener against Colorado State. Starting now and every week through the rest of the football season, we'll be giving you a different take on this Washington State team, the good, the bad, and everything in between in a segment we like to call Cougar Chalk Talk. This week, Alex Crescenti breaks down the Cougars matchup against Colorado State.
Washington State fans will remember Colorado State for 2 reasons. If you're my age or older, the 2013 New Mexico Bowl collapse that we don't talk about. But if you're of the younger generation, you recall the throttling the Cougs laid on the Rams less than a year ago. And if Wazoo wants the same result, there is one side of the ball that needs to show up on Saturday. Sure, a 38-7 win is nice, but that was in 2022, a whole season ago.
You know, we've been talking about on our end is that we're a completely different team. You know, so I think, yeah, you rely on experiences from last year, but you got to wash that away.
Washington State came out of the gates at light speed last year, scoring touchdowns on their first 4 drives and put the game out of reach by halftime. But after the break, the team scored just 10 points in the final 2 quarters, with the offense disappearing, which seemed like a common trend for the whole season.
The last 3 years I've been here, we've always oozed into game 1, and I think that kind of trickles down to the next upcoming games, and it's like week 1 is you know, a testament of what you've done since January.
We know the defense is going to be fine. There's enough talent and experience on that side to carry the team. The key for the Cougs, not only for Colorado State, but the rest of the year, is the offense. They need to be scoring early and often throughout the games and putting together 60 minutes of solid football. They do that, and anything may be possible.
So it's really all about putting together come game 1. We got to start fast, finish fast, and, you know, we do our things, we execute, we control. I feel like we're going to have a good game.
You know, we're really familiar with this game plan. We love it. We're not changing anything for these guys. You know, we're going to go out there and execute and play our brand of football and, you know, put our face on other people, and, you know, we'll see what the score is at the end of the day.
And the Cougars and Rams kick off at 4 o'clock on Saturday. In Pullman, Julian Minensone, 4 News Now Sports.
In this morning's GMA First Look, an exclusive interview with the family of a survivor of New York City's first shark attack since the 1950s.
I think the fact that she's alive is a miracle.
Tatiana Kolteniuk's daughter Dasha and son-in-law Greg says she was enjoying her new retirement, most days swimming in the waters of Rockaway Beach.
Walk me through what your mother has told you happened that day.
She was in the water, as she normally was, towards the end of the day, and she felt something bump into her hard. And then she saw the shark on its belly up look at her, and then the shark attacked, and she remembers a cloud of blood in the water.
We'll have much more of our interview coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
Kayaking is my thing.
Running is awesome. But her moderate to severe eczema would make her skin so uncomfortable.
I was always so itchy, especially when I was hot.
Now my skin doesn't itch as much. Now we're staying ahead of her eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion, and Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so they can have clearer skin and less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a wonderful thing.
Ask your child's eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal their skin from within.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
It's showtime. 10 days of fair fun starts Friday, September 8th.
Visit AutoNation Acura Spokane Valley for attractive offers on a new vehicle.
You'll find bright lights and rodeo nights at the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo in Plains, Montana, Labor Day weekend, August 31st through September 3rd. Come out for awesome rodeo action announced by the legendary Bob Tallman. PRCA Rodeo and Youth Mutton Bustin' August 31st, September 1st and 2nd. And don't miss the carnage on the Clark Fork Demo Derby, the biggest in the state when it rumbles the arena, September 3rd. Get your tickets today. Visit SandersCountyFair.com. Stop by the fair office or see us on Facebook and we'll see you at the Sanders County Fair and Rodeo in Plains.
.929 CCU. CCU.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
As our communities try to bounce back from the Gray and Oregon Road fires, 4 News Now is here to help now and through the long recovery ahead. Good morning, Northwest, and thanks for being with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, August 31st. Thanks so much for joining us for this special team coverage this morning.
As we continue to tell the stories of people affected by both the Gray and Oregon Road fires, we're joined at the desk once again by 4 News Now evening anchor Kirsten O'Connor. And Kirsten, so many of our viewers keep telling us this. They're just looking for ways that they can help.
And a lot of people are asking why now? And it's because we keep getting those calls and people want to know. We've had families offering a bed in their home and parents saying that they want to help collect clothes and toys for kids, teachers who are now back to school in Medical Lake. This is really the time to start figuring out what are those specific items that people need, and we need to make sure that you know, and the little things, not just necessarily writing a check for $100. So we're talking about the tangible ways that we can all be here to help our friends and neighbors in Medical Lake and in Elk. Take out your phone right now. I know you have it. You might be in the middle of getting breakfast ready or the lunches for the kids, but we want to make sure that this is easy for you to connect with these local organizations that are doing the work now. They're going to do the work through the future. We know this is going to take years to rebuild. So point your phone at that QR code and that will take you straight to the link to all of those organizations. They're taking small donations. They have Amazon wish lists and they're looking for volunteers.
Yep, and we have coverage for you throughout this morning. And we'll be right back with that. In the meantime, we want to check out our forecast. Allison Martinez in for Mark Peterson.
Good morning. We're taking a look at our live conditions. You can see that sun peeking through in Coeur d'Alene as we're seeing a very cloudy morning. 53 in Spokane and 56 in Coeur d'Alene. Now, here are 4 things to know for your Thursday. Getting started, we are expecting light rain midday. We will see dry conditions overnight. We will have a warmer weekend ahead as well as a wet Labor Day. Now, here's a look at your morning drive. We have dry conditions throughout your morning and temperatures in the mid-50s. Now, here's a look at the rain chances we have in our next 12 hours. You can see just the tiniest bit from 11 to 4 o'clock. If anything, this is going to be a mist. You're really just going to be seeing it in the clouds. You're not going to be feeling too much rain throughout our region. We do have highs in the mid-60s to 70s today, 69 in Spokane, about 10 degrees below our normal. Now, here's a look at our planner for your Thursday. You can see we're starting our morning at 53 degrees at 7 a.m., dry conditions, and then around 11 a.m., like we said, that's when you're going to be seeing the moisture in the area, if any, and that will last until about 4 p.m. And our high for the day is 69 degrees, and we'll hit that at about 5 p.m. this afternoon.
Thank you, Allison. We have continuing coverage here on 4 News Now talking about how we are here to help all day today, on the radio, on TV. And a lot of times we just get the question of, how can I help?
Yeah, and Robin, your organization, Your Baby, is one of those helping.
That's right. And what we normally do is we clothe kids in need. The organization I co-founded is Teen and Kid Closet. We are also helping wildfire victims as kids especially head back to school. It's essential. And as I said, we help children in need in the foster care system and those in poverty by giving them a place to shop for really nice clothing, shoes, and accessories. And we knew we needed to help those impacted by the wildfires as well.
Yesterday we had a lot of fire survivors from the Cheney fires, Medical Lake fires, families that have lost pretty much everything, and they're here replenishing their clothing.
The Teen and Kid Closet will help more than 400 families this month from the wildfires and other needs. You can donate age-appropriate, clean, in great condition clothing, or you can support the organization financially so we can keep the mission going. You can find a link in our donation story. It is a top story on KXLY.com.
And of course, not all of the fire victims lost their homes. We've been talking about smoke inhalation and damage to your garage, and a lot of people are just dealing with their own types of damage, and they can be very specific, case by case.
Yeah, those Medical Lake homeowners whose homes were spared by the Gray Fire now dealing with smoke damage. Annette Pickett-Vavold was fortunate to return to her house with her pets, but smoke damage quickly became a big concern.
And learning how toxic it is, because it's not just a tree that's burning down, it's a house, and it's chemicals, and it's cars and plastic, and the chemicals and the smell, it just doesn't come out.
It really is a lot. You have to think about a local restoration company. Burke's Restoration says it's important to check your home, even if it may look fine to live in, because those contaminants, embers, and dust particulates could get into your garage or other areas of your house. Burke says if you want to start on your own, rent an air scrubber from a disaster and restoration company. They also warn people not to fall for restoration scams. They say you shouldn't sign anything or put down any deposits before you talk to your insurance company first.
And the rain in Orofino helped firefighters gain control of that fire there, the hospital fire, but not before 6 homes and other outbuildings were destroyed. Crews are now tightening the perimeter lines and starting to mop up that 50-acre fire. It started Tuesday afternoon, and they are, of course, looking into what caused it. In North Spokane County, all the animals and livestock sheltered at the fairgrounds because of the Oregon Road fire have returned to either their owners or they have been placed with foster families. Firefighters are now working to improve containment lines. They tell us the immediate danger is over. But again, this is going to last for a really long time.
For sure.
Anytime there's a natural disaster. I mean, I covered hurricanes in Florida for many years, and they're dealing with one right now.
Yep.
It takes a long time, and we want everyone in our community to know that we're doing what we can. We're here to help. It's been great to be here with the two of you, Derek and Robin, and everyone here on Good Morning Northwest. And of course, you're both going to be joining me tonight.
We sure will. Yeah, I will be live at a Safeway Albertsons out in Spokane Valley talking about the ways that you can help there on just your normal grocery shopping trip. And it's not a lot. They're asking for $1, $3, or $5 donations. Piece of cake.
And you'll also be talking to Project Beauty Share as well, which, like you're talking about, Teen and Kid Closet, and that need is so great. It's also great for them because so many people had to rush out of their homes without all those hygiene products that are so important.
Yeah, they help so many people.
Yeah, and I'll be in Medical Lake with the Salvation Army. They've got one of their canteen trucks out there offering donations to people who have been victims of the Gray Fire. So yeah, we're both pulling double duty today.
Yeah, all of us, all 3 of us.
That's what we mean when we say team coverage. We're all dedicated to helping you connect to these resources, and we are here to help all day today. Stay with us on TV, online, and on the radio. 4 News Now is going to share little things that you can do that go a long way. Back with more Good Morning Northwest right after this.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's It's showtime. 10 days of fair fun starts Friday, September 8th. If you're 55 and over, you receive free admission on September 11th. Compliments of dynamic decks. Learn more at thespokanefair.com.
Set summer in motion with the most adventurous Honda vehicles yet, like the Pilot and Passport Trail Sport and the Ridgeline, built for better off-road performance and engineered for more adventure. This summer, create your own adventures with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
We're starting a movement. Well, technically a don't movement.
Because we work hard and want to relax harder.
It's the Labor Day sale. Save 30% on everything. Plus 0% interest until 2027.
We the stressed out, will stretch out.
And we the planners plan to lay back.
Hurry in. Labor Day sale going on now. Lazy Boy. Long live the lazy.
Local communities devastated by wildfires.
The danger is past and now rebuilding begins.
4 News Now connects you to the people and organizations making a difference. Watch Here to Help, a 4 News Now special event tonight at 6.
Has your dishwasher let you down lately?
Fred's has closeout Bosch dishwashers on sale. Fred's also has models you won't find at the box stores.
Bosch means quality and innovation. New Bosch dishwashers quietly deliver sparkling dishes.
With features like third rack and a new drying system that even dries plastic, Bosch raises the bar for dishwashers.
Fred's has more dishwashers in stock than you'll see anywhere. Come in and see us today.
It's a new spin on Dancing with the Stars. Coming this fall to ABC, Disney Plus, and Hulu.
It's now 6:41 in the University of Idaho student murders. Tomorrow, a judge will hear arguments from Brian Kohberger's attorneys about why they don't want cameras in the courtroom. In a new filing, his attorneys accuse media organizations of violating the judge's order not to focus solely on their client, saying images of Kohberger in pretrial hearings will taint the jury pool. Yesterday, attorneys for the Media Coalition filed a motion to intervene, asking the group's voice be heard and arguing against that motion. 4 News Now is part of that Media Coalition. Kohberger is accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students in a shared off-campus home last November.
The remaining members of the West Bonner County School Board in Priest River will have to appoint 2 new members to the board. On Tuesday, voters recalled School Board Chair Keith Rutledge and Vice Chair Susan Brown. The recall petition alleged the 2 failed to uphold their oaths of office to improve the schools. Rutledge says he wanted more financial accountability for the district, which is facing a major shortfall after voters rejected a levy last May.
Good morning. Here is your 10-second takeaway. Today, we are expecting a chance of showers, though we have a dry morning and evening ahead. Our high for the day is 69 degrees.
Allison, thank you. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:43.
Thanks so much for waking up with Good Morning Northwest on your Thursday. Back with lots more right after this.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Feel protected under our roof with expert agents who will find the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy your dreams. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Get $200 when you open a new checking account with Horizon Credit Union. When you bank with us, you'll get expert guides to help you on your financial journey. A pathfinder, an advisor, a teammate, a guardian, and peace of mind wherever you're headed next. So, if you're ready for a better banking experience, sign up in branch or online with the promo code GET200. Horizon Credit Union. Your path, our purpose.
Our idea of the perfect day? You, your best friend.
Yeah, buddy. You ready to run?
and Quattro all-wheel drive. Own the elements in the Audi Q5.
Let's go, buddy.
Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
August 30th through September 4th, the 42nd Annual Pig Out in the Park returns to Riverfront Park in Spokane, Washington. Free admission, 64 food booths, 275 menu items, 4 adult beverage gardens, 107 free concerts on 4 stages. Headliners include Too Slim and the Tail Draggers, Samantha Fish featuring Jesse Dalton, Digital Underground, and BCDC's AC/DC Tribute. For a complete list of food booths and bands, go to pigoutinthepark.com. August 30th through September 4th, it's the 42nd Annual Pig Out in the Park. You'll never eat it all.
We didn't have any time to get anything out of the house.
Local communities devastated by wildfires.
And we were able to get in here and see what it looked like. Everything's gone.
The danger is past and now rebuilding begins.
4 News Now connects you to the people and organizations making a difference.
Ways you can help that go beyond just writing a check.
And small gestures that will add up.
Show your neighbors you're supporting them now and on the long road ahead.
Watch Here to Help, a 4 News Now special event tonight at 6.
Feel protected under our roof with expert agents who will find the right auto and home coverage at the right price. Also, you can enjoy your dreams. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Is it your day to water? Know if you are odd or even and be water wise this summer.
Welcome back. 3 weeks after the deadly Maui wildfires destroyed the historic town of Lahaina, officials are declaring their search and recovery mission, nearly complete. 115 people were killed in the fires and almost 400 people are still missing. Recovery efforts are continuing in the ocean, but no human remains have been found there. As the people of Hawaii continue to mourn the catastrophic death and destruction, President Biden announcing $95 million from the bipartisan infrastructure law to help prevent future wildfires.
Directed my team to do everything we can for as long as it takes to help Maui recover, rebuild in a way that respects and honors Hawaiian traditions and cultures and the needs of the local community.
Hawaiian officials say the next phase is working with the EPA for hazardous waste removal. Once the area is deemed safe, families will begin to return to what's left of their community.
Giza Credit Union is partnering with the Riverside School District by sponsoring the Riverside Rams' first high school football game of the season tomorrow night. The credit union is holding a community event from 5 to 7 tomorrow before the game to collect donations for those who lost everything in the Spokane County fires. You can find free food, free entry to the game, and the first 1,000 people will get some swag. Giza plans to match donations of, get this, up to $100,000. So donate there.
I hope it's just a great atmosphere, right?
Yes.
Those people deserve a sense of normalcy. So fingers crossed for that. All right, you're taking a look over downtown Spokane here. A little bit of haze in the air. Not too bad, though.
Yeah, not too bad. We might also have some rain in the skies.
This is true. Just very, very subtle rain. We could see this later this weekend as well. We're taking a look at our camping forecast. Here's Hell's Gate State Park, and contrary to the name, this is a beautiful, welcoming park. There's a cabin, RV, and tent camping available. And this is nestled along the banks of Snake River. Saturday, 88 degrees. Sunday, 84 with just some slight chances of rain. Now today, we have a high of 69 degrees, chance of showers, winds just 5 to 7 miles per hour. As we head into our evening, we have a low of 52. All that rain is going to clear out. It's just going to be a mostly cloudy evening. Now here's a look at our forecast radar. We do have some very, very light rain making its way throughout our region starting around noon. You can take a look here at 7 p.m. about at that activity throughout our region. But like I said, it's going to be very light. You're just going to be feeling a mist, if anything. Really, the way we're going to be feeling this rain is just by seeing it in the air, not quite by feeling the moisture throughout our region. And this will dry out as we approach our Friday as well. Here's a look at our temperatures. Right now, we're in the 50s pretty much region-wide. And as we head into the rest of our day, we have a high of 69 in Spokane. This is a lot cooler than our typical temperatures for this time of year. Temperatures in the 70s, more towards the central part of the state. Now, here is a look at our planning forecast. And like we said, we do have that rain today, but we're going to dry out for the weekend. It's going to be a gorgeous late August weekend. True definition of late August conditions right here. 80 degrees on Friday, 82 degrees on Saturday, and 77 on Sunday. Saturday looks like a great day to spend time at the lake and just get all of your Labor Day festivities in. Monday, we are seeing some subtle chances of rain as well as some cooler temperatures that will take us throughout the rest of the week, though we will dry up on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Looks just about perfect for a holiday weekend. And I know Monday there's, chances of rain, but boy, you'll be wrapping stuff up anyway.
Yeah, and like hot, but not super hot.
Yeah, love it. Good Morning Northwest time is approaching 10 minutes before 7 o'clock. Your morning sprint's coming up next.
All right, as we take another live look at Medical Lake, we thank you for waking up with Good Morning Northwest here on this Thursday morning. We'll be right back.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Mainstream Electric Heating, Cooling, Plumbing.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Power Swabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to Power Swabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
Well, they're whiter, they're brighter, and I feel better about my smile. And it was so easy to do.
One friend was like, your teeth look like really white. Did you do anything to it? And I was like, I did. I did Power Swabs.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. This Labor Day, order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 50% off and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Your time is 6:53. It's time to get you ready to take on your Thursday with the morning sprint.
Yeah, Sydney Charles has the latest details on Tropical Storm Idalia.
Allison Martinez has your forecast on a cool day ahead that includes some light rain.
But first, some breaking news out of South Africa. A tragedy in Johannesburg where a building fire has killed at least 72 people and injured more than 50 others. That fire broke out around 1:30 in the morning at a 5-story building in the city's central business district. Firefighters have been working to contain the flames. Emergency services are now conducting recovery operations.
This morning, Tropical Storm Idalia hammering Georgia and the Carolinas after wreaking havoc on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Authorities have confirmed at least one storm-related death in Georgia when a tree fell on a man trying to clear the road. And take a look at this new video showing the storm surge inundating Charleston. An apparent tornado caught on camera tossing this car into the air and slamming it into another. In Georgia, downed trees and more than 160,000 power outages were reported in the state last night, but the fast-moving storm left behind more devastation in Florida. Coverage on this story will continue coming up next on Good Morning America.
Today, we are expecting rain throughout the region, but nothing compared to what we saw a little bit earlier this week. We have some chances of some light rain. This will manifest in more of a misting and clouds in the sky than anything else. We're taking a look at our chances of rain within the next 12 hours. You can see we have a dry morning, and we're looking at a 20% chance around 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we will have a dry evening ahead as well.
In the University of Idaho student murders, tomorrow a judge will hear arguments about cameras in the courtroom. In a new filing, Brian Kohberger's attorneys accuse media organizations of violating the judge's order not to focus solely on their client, saying images of Kohberger in pre-trial hearings will taint the jury pool. Kohberger is accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students in a shared off-campus home last November. Media Coalition is fighting that.
The remaining members of the West Bonner County School Board in Priest River will have to appoint 2 new members to the board. On Tuesday, voters recalled School Board Chair Keith Rutledge and Vice Chair Susan Brown. The recall petition alleged the 2 failed to uphold their oaths of office to improve the schools. Rutledge says he wanted more financial accountability for the district, which is facing a major shortfall after voters rejected a levy in May.
The rain in Orofino helped firefighters gain control of the fire there. It's called the hospital fire, but not before 6 homes and other outbuildings were destroyed. Crews are now tightening the perimeter lines and starting to mop up the 50-acre fire that started Tuesday. And the cause of this fire is under investigation.
In North Spokane County, all the animals and livestock sheltered at the fairgrounds because of the Oregon Road fire have returned to their owners or been placed with foster families. Firefighters are now working to improve their containment lines. They tell us that the immediate danger, however, is over.
A Spokane man who barely survived the flames of the Oregon Road fire is sharing his story of a narrow escape, including the moment he says he watched his skin melt. Justin Knutson from Elk is a veteran who has been through war in Afghanistan, but says he has never faced something as challenging as running through the smoke and flames to find help from a stranger. In this video distributed by UW Medicine, Justin says he went back into the fire to see if his neighbors were all right when his truck broke down and left him with no other option but to run, screaming to keep smoke out of his lungs. Eventually, he heard a faint honking. He ran toward it and saw headlights. He jumped into the car of his savior. You can read more about his story on KXLY.com.
Yeah, it's truly amazing. Medical Lake homeowners whose homes were spared by the Gray Fire are now dealing with smoke damage. Annette Pickett-Vavold was fortunate to return to her house with her pets, but smoke damage quickly became a big concern. The local restoration company, Burke's Restoration, says it's important to check your home, even if it may look fine to live in, because contaminants, embers, and dust particulates could get into your garage. Burke says if you want to start on your own, rent an air scrubber from a disaster and restoration company.
The Gray and Oregon Road fires burned more than 350 homes. It's a number that can feel overwhelming when you want to do something to help. Take out your phone. We want to make it easy to connect you to the local organizations doing the work now and in the future. Just point your phone at this QR code with the camera, and you'll find our story with ways you can help and links to those organizations. We know not all of us can write a big check. These are organizations that are taking small donations and looking for volunteers. If you didn't get your phone out in time, we have pinned this story to our homepage on KXLY.com.
And we're dedicated to helping connect you to the resources that are helping victims of these wildfires, organizations large and small, so that everyone can pitch in and help their neighbors. Watch our 4 News Now special event, Here to Help, tonight on 4 News Now at 6. We'll get a final check of the weather with Allison next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
If your checking account isn't earning you money, it's time to switch to bonus checking from Numerica. The account that earns an incredible 2% annual percentage yield. That could earn you up to $500 every year or more.
It's a factory-authorized clearance at Blue Compass RV. Before the 24s arrive, every 23 must go. Every reasonable offer will be accepted. All 23s come with an exclusive 1-year VIP membership to RV Complete. A $5,000 value only Blue Compass can provide. If you ever dreamed of owning a new RV, now is your time. Every 23 must go at the factory-authorized clearance only at Blue Compass RV.
place. Good morning. It is a hazy, cloudy morning in downtown Spokane, and we'll likely see these conditions continue throughout the rest of our day. Today, we're expecting some light rain throughout the region, emphasis on the light. We have a high of 69 degrees, and as we make our way through the rest of our weekend, we have a high of 80 on Friday and 82 on Saturday. A dry, warm weekend ahead. Sunday, we're looking at temperatures cooling down just the tiniest bit to 77, still dry. Where we could be seeing some chances of rain is actually on Monday. We're expecting just the tiniest bit of precipitation.
Yep, still pretty good for your long weekend, though.
Sure is. And we hope you can stick around for Good Morning America. We'll see it throughout with live updates. It starts now.